Thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe and like. Now back to the news.
Good evening. We're all aware of the unsubstantiated allegations made by one of your senior employees concerning last year's softball banquet. We're also aware of ample video evidence and personal testimony to dispute that allegation. But what concerns me most is a flawed investigation. As coaches presenting awards, we had the best view of the events of the evening, yet not a single coach was consulted about the events of that evening. Is that not suspicious? How can that possibly be considered a legitimate, comprehensive investigation? The list of abuses of power include directly contacting a student at midnight following the banquet without consulting the parents, after not getting a desired response, blatantly threatening that student and 9 other softball players with losing their senior graduation privileges, another clear abuse. After more inappropriate direct contact with students, she then threatened a junior player with exclusion from all extracurricular activities for her senior year, including not only softball but other activities such as Best Buddies Club, where she mentors special needs students. Even threatening a forced transfer to another school if not admitting to unsubstantiated allegations. Because I had exposed these abuses in emails to the board members, she then falsely accused me of verbally attacking a member of the board in the district parking lot, using this as justification to have me fired from coaching at softball at Del Norte. Only problem is, one, before this evening, I've never met any of you. Number 2, at the time this act supposedly occurred, I was vacationing in Maui. She also made a statement with more far-reaching implications, stating I was not to be allowed around the girls. This opens up both the employee and the board to legal action regarding numerous charges, including defamation and wrongful termination. You wouldn't accept this behavior from any other employee, so why accept it from your most senior? Without action, the board is as complicit as the employee. Your job is to protect the mental and physical well-being of our children, the students of Poway Unified, from such abuse. Without action, the board is as complicit as the employee. The mental and physical well-being of our children, the students of Poway Unified, from such abuse.
Hello, my name is Marian Kim, and I'm a senior and softball player at Del Norte High School, and I, along with my teammates, were at the softball banquet on May 30th. To be honest, it was the best banquet I've attended. Everyone was happy and cheering and supporting one another. But little did we know, one of the parents thought that her daughter didn't get enough claps. She started an investigation, and 5 months later, we're all still dealing with this. She made life hell for 10 seniors, threatening to bar them from their own graduation if they didn't admit that they did something they didn't do. These seniors are our friends and didn't do anything wrong. Neither did the other student, who this parent also threatened and even had investigated. This parent has a lot of power in our school district. She used her power and influence to bully our students and essentially break up our softball program at Del Norte. This is my senior year at Del Norte. I was very excited to represent my school during my senior season and get to play with all my friends for the last time before we had to go to college. But now, many of us are afraid to play this year for fear of being harassed and intimidated. With all that said, I think it's finally time we ask ourselves, who is the real bully in this situation? But now, many of us are afraid to play this year for fear of being harassed and intimidated. With all that said,